Hi everyone, welcome back. Today we'll be going to a dollar store. Gotta give a little explanation first. The USA, like many other countries, has a mixed economy system. Basically what this means is that it embraces economic freedom when it comes to capital use, but also allows government intervention for public good. This is not an economics class. The point I'm trying to make here by saying this is that the market is unlimited. And either you can find stores that sell goods for very high prices, or on the other hand, stores that sell inexpensive items from $1 or even less. The goal is to find out what you can actually get for that amount of money. Let's go. Okay, let's start with the most important section, which is the fruit. Some canned fruit, different kinds of soups, some pasta, different kinds. For that, of course, you'll need the sauce, and you can choose either meat, garlic, traditional. A 6-pack of butters, small ones, of course. Bags of marshmallows. All these kind of candy. Moving on, let's see what they got. A very tiny detergent or softener, one window cleaner. You can get one Fabuloso, 4 very thin toilet papers, Health and Beauty, toothpaste, and mouthwash, body wash, shampoo, soap. I didn't want to get in trouble because, to be fair, it is kind of suspicious to be filming and not buying anything. So here's where I stopped. Now, despite not everything will cost you only $1, I cannot stop asking myself why is it that most of the things in the store happen to be so inexpensive. And I think this is because of multiple reasons. The first one, and the one I would say that plays the most important role, is private labels. What it means is that they sell products that are manufactured by other company to be sold and branded by other. Alright, here's one example. Same kind of product, different brand, but the difference is that this one is almost half of the price of the original one. Same story here. This is $1 and this one is $2.15 for pretty much the same. By doing this, they are able to keep the prices low. Now, they do sell known brands, but why do they happen to be cheaper than in other places? First, they save a lot of money by selling mostly private label products. This creates a balance that probably lowers the prices of the known brands. And second, some of these products, especially talking about food, happen to be very close to the expiration date. This doesn't mean they're bad, yet. Okay, very low key. Today is the 2nd of January. Let's take a look at the expiration date. You know, they want them to be in the hands of the customers as soon as possible. Another of the reasons, and I think you'll relate to this, is that whenever you go to a supermarket, let's say Walmart, Target, you're expecting to see a lot of workers. This is something that does not happen in dollar stores. I've been here for already some minutes, and the only person I've seen is the cashier. Like, that's basically it. There's no one else but him. Normally you would see 1 or 2 people working in there. Of course, the place is not as big, so probably they don't need as much personnel as in other places. And I'm sure there are a lot of people working behind. But honestly, they don't need as much personnel. I think this also makes a big difference in the prices. For the record, and just so you know, I ended up buying a couple of things. The first one, a lip balm, and the second one, some toothpaste. For both of them, I paid $2.11, even though they had a price tag of $1, but that's because of the taxes. To summarize, it would be really hard to only spend $1 if you want to get something, even with the concept of these stores. But in my opinion, they happen to be a good option if you don't want to spend a lot of money. But anyway, I hope some of the information was interesting, but especially I hope you had fun. Thank you very much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you soon with a new one. Bye.